reiterate how unfortunate it is that a matter like this, which requires cooperation between government and opposition in order to have the bill to amend the Constitution passed before it is put for approval before the voting people of Jamaica. It is unfortunate that having proceeded in good faith on what we believed was consensus, we have spent so much state resources, time, money, and other resources to get the work going. And the parliamentary opposition reneged on the commitment it gave that there was consensus for us to move forward. Yesterday, I reported to the Honorable House on the work of the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs for the last legislative year, which coincides with the financial year, March 1, 2024, April 1, 2024 to March 31, 2025. I reported on the progress that we have made in this very important work. And since memories are short, I also reminded everyone that contrary to the impression being given in some places, when we proceeded, we did so taking the opposition leader to his word that although there were other things to be done on which consensus had not yet been reached and which cannot be forced, we would proceed with the matters on which we have consensus. This country remains work in progress. We talk a good talk, we identify the problems, we discuss the problems ad nauseum, and we have fallen short at implementing workable solutions or moving from problems to solutions. The goal to transition Jamaica from a monarchy to a republic was set a long time ago, because the process is fixed constitutionally. Successive administrations have not risked the political capital to proceed with the work. Prime Minister Holness, in good faith and in response to yearly call from all quarters of the society, including from the current leader of the opposition, that remain work in progress because we have not yet arrived at consensus. Ladies and gentlemen, colleague members of the committee, we can't afford to exercise leadership in this way. And the people of Jamaica will judge when those who are seeking leadership in government say something. We should be able to take them at their word. Having said that, I believe that we have gained much in the process so far. What we have learned has enabled us to correct a lot of inaccuracies, some of which are written in textbooks and are taught in the universities. And the good thing is that we have real-time verbatim records. So it's not Marlene Malahoo Fort saying so, the records are there to show. I still remain excited, though I know that we are limited in how much we can achieve for the remainder of the life of this Parliament. But what the work has done is further open our eyes to the kind of responsiveness, the kinds of reforms, and the kind of responsibility that must come from government. And I remain grateful for every one of you who has made your voice heard, whether in frustration or otherwise. You have contributed to the work, because I know certainly at the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs, which has portfolio responsibility for this matter, we have learned so much, and we are honing our skills. I said yesterday in my presentation that it requires sound technical competence, specialized skills to translate recommendations and desires into sound constitutional principles and sound legal policy. And that doesn't happen by mere talk or empty rhetoric. So we're learning. We're learning a lot. I want to thank the members of the committee who have shown up, because I know not all members have. I recognize that we are in a challenging context, but the work of government must go on. And the work of government is about serving the interests of the people of Jamaica. So these are